Hey girl, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is LaMonica. Today is Throwback Thursday. So we are utilizing some makeup that we haven't touched in a while. So if you want to see how I got this look and what products we used to get it, then keep on watching. So we're going to do the eyes first. I've already done the brows just to save a little bit of time. And I'm going to put this concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Golden Beige. As usual, I'll have all of the products that I've used in the description box below. So I'm excited because I have not reached for this palette in a very long time, but since we're doing these makeup looks, I figured this is a perfect throwback eyeshadow palette. This is the Makeup Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, the Patricia Bright collaboration from some time ago. Let me know if you have this palette. Do you remember this palette? OMG. A beautiful palette. It has some beautiful colors, and I was intrigued to just go in with this shade today. So we're gonna see what we do, get out of our comfort zone, and yeah, let's just go ahead on in. So to set this concealer all over the eyes, I am gonna go in with this Natural Glam shade and just pack that all over, just so that it's easy to blend all of the shades that we're gonna use. And I feel like going in with a brighter shade as a foundation, like I don't want to say like a foundation, but like a first layer, so you will. I feel like going in with a lighter shade as the first foundation of the shadows can help the brighter shades pop a little bit more. I could have gone in with this shade too to make it pop, but let's see what we end up doing with this look. So for a transition shade, I'm gonna go in with Biggest Fan. And just placing that all over the crease and a little bit on the outer corner as well, because like I said, we're going in with that turquoise shimmer shade. I am going to try to go in with this matte green shade and use both of those. But first, we're just going to lay this down as our transition shade. But I remember when this first came out. Shout out to Patricia. During this time when this palette came out, was a lot of different content creators just collaborating with some of our favorite brands out here, and I think that is so cool. I think that's so cool. This is a good one, and this is perfect for traveling too, because you get a lot of colors in here, some neutral tone, warm tones, bright colors, subtle colors, mattes, shimmers, and the shimmers, some of the shimmers are like a foil as well, so it's a variety in this palette. If it's still sold, I'll definitely link it below. All right, so going into, I'm gonna pack on No Drama, which is like this burgundy-ish, reddish. It's like a reddish, really. Let me see. Yeah, it's like a reddish shade, but just giving this a little bit more dimension. And just placing that on the outer corner. And I'm using the MAC 224 brush. This is one of my favorite MAC blending brushes. So now I'm gonna take the Risk Taker shade, this matte teal shade, and place that on the outer corner. But for that, I'm gonna go in with a more tapered blending brush. This is the Morphe E22 brush. So I'm just gonna pack that on the outer corner. This palette does have a little bit of fallout, so just beware of that if you do decide to go pick this up. It does have a little bit of fallout, but it's manageable as far as like in the palette itself. Going back into that fluffy blending brush and just dusting away any excess, because we don't want to bring that up too far. So I'm gonna go back in with our transition shade. And I think I'm gonna just deepen this up with this brown, this deep brown. Place that right here. For whatever reason on this side, it wasn't doing nothing. Like this side was. Okay, so taking my finger into this foil shade, I'm going to take my finger and just place this all over the lid. So pretty. I love the foils because you can use your finger. Beautiful. And in the center of that, I'm gonna go in with You Are Gold. This is probably one of my favorite type of foily gold shades, and just place that right on top just to give it more dimension. So it's not just like boom in your face. Take the dense brush again and just go in with that brown to smoke it out. All I'm gonna do with the eyes. We'll come back to the rest of the eye. So I'm gonna pop on these lashes. These are the Ardell Winks Be Yourself lashes, and they come in a pack like this. Love these. These are become my new favorite. The lashes are on. Now it's time to go in with the foundation. But before that, we're gonna go in with this Ole Henderson Banana Bright Face Primer. It has vitamin C and banana in here. This was bomb. This right here is good. It definitely gives your skin the skincare benefits that it needs. The brightening, the banana is very, very hydrating and moisturizing on the skin. And it has like this glow, which is what I believe the vitamin C is doing. If you could tell, like gives an immediate like glow, which I love, 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 love this. I've gone through so many tubes of this, but this is definitely an oldie, but a goodie. For foundation, we're gonna go in with the About Face Skin Focus Foundation, the Performer. I am in the shade MD Neutral. I've used this foundation a couple times, but it's not like one that I grab often. I probably should put it in like my makeup tray, like grabbing it for more days when I wear foundation. But again, I don't really be wearing foundation like that. I do more tinted moisturizers when I'm on the go, unless it's like an event or something like that. Could be with age and just transition of life, but let me know, do you wear foundation all the time, or what do you do? But this foundation is definitely nice. It's a medium to full coverage foundation, lightweight on the skin. This was a good time to bring this back out on this Throwback Thursday. Let me know how you've been liking the Throwback Thursday series, where we're utilizing some of our makeup that we just don't even look at anymore because so many beautiful new items are coming out. But this looks good on the skin. I don't put a lot, but it definitely gives enough coverage to me. Now we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealers, and the first one I use to coat the eyes for the shadow, but this is in golden beige, and I also have warm beige. One of them is darker than the other, so we're just gonna use this as our concealer today. This is a medium to full coverage as well, also hydrating on the skin. This one is the darker one. Also hydrating on the skin, but this is a really good concealer. So I know the Sephora sale is coming up, so maybe check that out if you're interested or on the market for a new concealer. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop Paradise City Super Shock bronzer. It is a cream bronzer. So we're gonna go ahead and bronze the skin with this. I feel like when I'm doing a glam eyeshadow look, I would like to do that first and then go in, you know, with my face products. But when I'm doing like my everyday looks or a quick 1-2 with like a quick glitter, I will do my eyes last. I could do my eyes last. But let me know down below, do you do your eyes first or last? I blended out one side accidentally. I wanted to go in with this liquid blush from e.l.f. This is in the shade Dusty Rose. This is like this light, just a light pink shade. We're gonna go in with the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is the translucent setting powder, and just set the under eye. For bronzer, we're gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and the Airbrush bronzer. And I have mine in the shade Tan. This is a beautiful bronzer. It does what it needs to do. For all over powder, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. This is definitely something I wanna re-up on for the Sephora sale. Are you shopping the Sephora sale? Let me know. Are you like, I'll just buy it when I need it, or are you gonna get something during the sale? Let me know down below. I also make sure you check out my wish list and recommendation video. I do have that video up already before this video, so check it out if you want to know like some other great products to look into during the sale. I also have a Sephora playlist here on my channel, so you can check that out over just some iconic favorites. I'm going to take this Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade Fair, and I'm going to use this as a brightening under eye powder. Just a brightening. I like to brighten under my eye. I feel like it just does something a bit different. Then I'm just going to wipe away the excess. I'm going to set my brows with my favorite Rare Beauty brow gel. This is that girl. What is your favorite brow gel? I know there's so many different brow gels on the market, so definitely, you know, try them out if you want to, but you know, just go with what you like, what works for your brows. Everybody has different brow hairs and techniques, so this one definitely works for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same colors that we did on the top of the eyes. Ooh. I spray my face with this L'Oreal Infallible setting spray just to kind of get this all worked in. And to brighten up the eye a bit, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here. I love a good inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. To add some more blush, I'm gonna go in with this MAC blush. This is in the shade Melba. It is a matte blush. We're gonna go ahead and put that on top, but I'm gonna mix it with this beautiful NYX one that's like so out of my comfort zone, but we're gonna mix it. We love blush over here, look at that. This NYX one is the Buttermelt blush, and is in the shade Electric Fuchsia. So I'm gonna add a little bit of fuchsia. Look how beautiful that is. It's a little different, but just add it to the top part here. That definitely went a little far. So we're just gonna calm that down a bit. And we're just gonna highlight with this Marc Jacobs highlighter. This is the Omega Glaze in Guilty. I think this is Discontinued, but a beautiful color. One of my favorites. Go ahead and do a little highlight. For lips, I'm gonna go in with this Juvia's Place lip liner. This is in the shade So Rare. It's the perfect brown for my skin tone and my lip shade. I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place nude lipstick in the shade Lady. I like the lips. It's like a muted, soft matte look. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. You could add a gloss here if you want, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this. So this is the finished look. I had a fun creating the look using this palette. It's been a while since I've done like bright green and stuff like that. I was just really excited to do that for this video. So if you enjoyed it, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, love, peace, and beauty. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.